wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Well, hello and welcome to the KVJ Show. Good morning, happy Tuesday.
Good morning.
How you doing, Virginia?
Doing good.
What up, Bird? Yeah, getting in here as fast as I can. I realize my fastest is not as fast as it used to be.
So you're hobbling around on the crutches still. How do you feel? How's your foot?
I don't think it's anything terrible. I don't know anything about medical stuff, but some nurse had heard, me describing what had happened, and she said probably, soft tissue issue. That's kind of what I feel. It's in kind of a different spot. The fact that it didn't swell or anything like that after kicking a box.
Tissue issue?
I think so, yeah. It's one of those things, honestly, I keep waking up and I'm hopeful. I'm like, all right, today I'll be able to get right out of bed and spring up. I'm like, oh, no, not today. So, but maybe tomorrow I'll be without the crutches. So I keep hoping every single day it's going to somehow heal itself.
Virginia and Denny's can try to carry you around.
No.
To
break my other ankle?
And I can cheer you on.
We were doing the street cleanup, and we brought Kevin one of those mobility scooters that my elderly neighbor, who's so sweet, let us borrow it. And we're picking up trash, and I'm not really paying attention to where I'm going. I've got the bucket. I run right into Kevin's hurt foot.
And I thought, and immediately I get this huge rush of pain. I'm like, somebody just ran right into my foot. I'm like, who is the a-hole? I'm like, of course. Of course.
I'm so sorry. I didn't even see it.
I didn't even have to look.
I'm so sorry.
If you have an injury, Virginia will find it.
I mean, just kabam right into it. Who would do such a thing? Huckleberry, our good KVJ Nation, said, Kev, I heard how that box whoop your butt. I got an Aircast walking boot that you can use if you're interested. I don't know anything about all that world. I don't know that, maybe that helps. I'd never been in a Aircast / walking boot. What do they put those on for?
It's pronounced walking butt.
Yeah. Oh, for you. Yes, it's right. Walking butt.
I think that's when, it's broken, right? And you have to heal by not letting it move out of the position where it needs to be to heal.
That's kind of what I thought. That's why I haven't thought about doing something like that. So
I think you've talked yourself into it's not broken.
Well, yeah, I just, and then again, if it is, what do you do?
I had a broken ankle one time, did nothing about it. My ankle grew a little bit differently.
Yeah.
So you don't always have to go to the doctor when something broke or breaks.
Yeah, there was no swelling, and I can move it, and it's nothing like that. So.
Well, maybe you'll have a weather predicting ankle like Jbird after all this is said and done.
Maybe, yeah.
You don't want the cold weather when you have an injury like that.
Yeah,
it attacks the body.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, your ankle must be happy because I guess it's going to get warmer today. But it already knew that, right?
Yeah, that's about a week ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's a week ahead.
Yes.
That's good. Okay. That's nice. Well, yes, we are all here today. You can check us out on KVJ TV. Very nice to be here. Got a lot of stuff going on here today we're going to be getting to. Very excited that we got this cool little thing going on with spring training, which is right around the corner, where we're going to be having some KVJ Nationers join us at a game at Roger Dean Stadium. Going to be coming up. The Cardinals and Marlins. February 28th.
Does that mean we're not throwing out the first pitch this year? Are they over our first pitch shenanigans?
I don't know. I don't know. I think we've been asked. I just, every year we got to do something different. So I don't know. That might be part of it. We actually have a couple things that are going to be coming up at Roger Dean Stadium. So we're going to be out there several nights. So
nice.
I think they're still trying to coordinate. And I'm very confused. It's one of those things where when dates shift, it throws me into all kinds of confusion.
Well, the thing about it is, and I saw this all play out via email, they move the date around, but they never tell you to cancel the original date.
Right.
To add the change date. They just add the change date. And so Kevin thinks that we're doing 8 events.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know. If you don't cancel an event, I think the event's still on.
You got to tell Kevin, take that off.
Anybody, I would think. I mean, if you
got to
cancel
tell.
an event,
You got to tell
I don't know
anybody.
If I'm unique to that.
No, you're not unique.
I just found out it was Tuesday today.
Yeah. There's a lot there. And then coming up this weekend, Jbird and I are going to be at Tradition in Port St. Lucie. Just put on your calendar, Jbird. I know you always keep close to you. We're going to be out there for the meatball eating contest.
Okay.
It's a big deal. I did it last year, but I'm going to be at Mardi Gras this weekend. So you guys are going to go fill in and host the meatball eating competition. Hotly contested and competed event. These men show out.
How big are these meatballs?
I mean, about the size of a female fist.
Okay.
Like about that.
And what is a good, or how long, do you remember how long you have, and what is if you want to be the winner, what do you got to shoot for?
The winner, I think it was 3 meatballs, and he was done in under 2 minutes. It was impressive.
So this is a quick event then.
Meatballs go down a lot easier than pizza.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Way easier. It's way quicker. It's not as drawn out. That pizza eating takes a minute.
You got to take a nap after or lay down for at least 45 minutes.
Very tiring. Yes. Okay, I could get that. Well, today is what they call Red Tuesday. And I guess maybe it might be that way almost from the Red Wedding concept that you have from Game of Thrones. Any idea? Taking a guess why today would be Red Tuesday, why they call it that?
Yes.
What do you think, Bird?
I think it's the last day you can break up with somebody before Valentine's Day.
Yeah, bingo. Bingo. They say this is the day of the year that you are most likely to get dumped. Even out of all the days of the entire calendar, if you have a questionable relationship, Red Tuesday is the day when you usually get dumped. And you're right, because on Saturday, we're looking at Valentine's Day. Yeah, they say it's always the Tuesday before Valentine's.
Okay.
Well, this is quite a dilemma because I've seen a commercial they have for replacing your windshield, where a guy tries to hang his kid's bicycle up in the garage and he doesn't hang it right, and the hook is not embedded into a stud, and the bicycle goes boom right down onto his windshield, cracks it, busted. Denny's has got this dilemma that's going on right now where he's got his wife's bicycle and he's trying to figure out, is it better to mount it or get it a shed? What do you do? Because it's taking up too much space in the garage.
Oh, man. This is so adult. I was talking shed last weekend.
I thought you were going to say something else.
I know. I almost said something.
I was like, wrong show, dog.
No, I'm in the shed
He's
business.
talking all kinds of shed.
I'm in the shed business, too.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad that's the business you're in instead of the other one.
I'll stop saying that word because every time I say it, Kevin looks nervous.
When you went into it, I was like, oh, boy, here we go. Dump button. Yeah, I've seen if we have done this as well, but I understand that, when you have a lot of the roofs like that, it's just that plaster and you've got to anchor it down. I'm not good at that kind of stuff, but I know they have those butterfly little hook things that come on the other side that supposed to make it better. But I guess it all depends upon weight and those kind of things. That's pretty much the limit of where I'm good when it comes to household chores. I don't know that I would do that correctly. Now, Denny's, I think you're a lot more capable than I am. So what is the debate between hanging the bicycle and then getting a whole shed? Seems like a to-do for one bicycle.
Yeah, well, I mean, I put other things in there, but I'm just debating what's better. I have an empty wall with studs. I can put them into the stubs for sure, but they have different types of hanging apparatus. Like you can hang it from the ceiling, which I'm like, can Jen lift the bike up and hang it from the ceiling?
Yeah, it's tricky.
There's a cool one I seen where you drive the bike up the wall and it hooks, and then once it hooks, you can just push the bike flat against the wall. It's kind of like an arm that turns.
Ah, that's cool.
That is kind of cool. I do like that because it's almost like decorative art.
Yes.
And it says, you know what? At any moment, I could become athletic.
Look how sporty I am.
Yes, it kind of lets people know. You don't know if
hang
you've
my
ever used
bike.
it. Now, I had a bike that I went 8 years without riding, but it was hanging on a wall, and it looked like at any given moment, I could grab that thing off the wall and just zip right out the door. And you'd be like, well, there he went. He just can't help himself. He's that athletic.
I have bought so many bikes that I never used. Yeah. I don't know why I keep doing that.
It's the craziest thing. I go out and I do something for fun, and then I buy my own, and then I stop doing it. It's kind of like the same way with paddleboarding.
Yeah, how's
I
that
used to go
going?
and rent paddleboards for exorbitant amounts of money. I said, it's a lot cheaper to get my own. I got my own, and I stopped going.
I remember when you got that. When's the last time you've paddleboarded?
I used it one time. That was it, yeah. Great.
It's still got the tags.
It does. Great money saver, Kev.
Well, so that's the fear. I'm like, is if I get it and we hang it on the wall, it's probably never going to get used.
It's the weirdest thing. When it's in plain sight, you stop using it.
So I'm thinking, if I get a shed, would it be more likely to be used because it's easier to get out?
We have done different variations of sheds, and we've got one that is now collapsing in upon itself on our backyard. And
Yeah,
it looks terrible.
sheds don't run the distance. They're going to fall apart and look crappy in a few years.
Everyone I've had falls apart, and then it becomes a rat den.
Exactly.
They love it.
They do.
Now you're running a rat motel.
Yes.
What are we
All the
doing?
rats are calling in right now. They're going, go with the shed, man.
It's like they know how to open the door.
Multiple levels, packet full of cheese. Be great. Yeah, I don't know what the right answer is, but I do like that look. I think it's a cool look. I don't know how that rates, though. You know, there are certain things that in your 20s you decor, and then people frown on you as you get a little bit older. You know, is that something where you should be in your 20s or 30s if you're going to be hanging bikes on walls? I mean, to me, I still like it. I think it's good, and I would do it today. But
Yeah.
how do people look at the bike as decorative art almost, which is what it becomes?
It's going to be way cheaper to hang the bike. And you don't have to worry about the bike rack falling apart like the shed will.
Yeah.
And I just think it's smarter to hang the bike.
Okay, well, this is the kind of tough decision that we have to bring to the KVJ Nation on YouTube. So what is the better call for Denny's? Is it to go with the shed or hang that puppy? Well, Denny's, we did get a little clarity here on your big question. What is the better option for an adult bicycle? Should you hang it inside of your house or get it a shed? 64% of people say hang it inside.
All right. I have a spot for it and everything.
Okay.
I love it.
But yeah, the one I was looking at, I was holding it on KVJ TV earlier. I didn't bring my phone in here, but it's like a hook that you roll it up the wall and then you hook it onto it. And then once it's hooked, you pull this thing and it lifts it off the ground and then you can pivot it against the wall.
That sounds super cool.
It looks super cool. It was only
Sounds
like
high tech. Sounds like Tony Stark
$28
kind of stuff.
Oh, that's amazing.
crazy. And it's just one stud. So
Crazy.
A shed is not $28.
I was going to get one of those, not like a full shed, like the
Yeah,
one
she shed.
I need a sheesh just somewhere I can separate and get some time to myself. But
You can go watch Housewives.
so some places they have the elevated sheds. Up in Arkansas, sheds are a big thing. Where they had one that was 2 stories in their backyard.
Wow.
Like I think that's where people go to separate, so they don't have to be with their loved
right.
ones, and they run electricity to them and everything.
Yeah, right.
But I wasn't gonna do anything crazy like that. I just wanted one to put shovels and a bike. And I figured if it's in the shed, maybe it's easier to just grab and go instead of having to like take it off the wall. And
I hear what
stuff.
you're saying.
I said we'd get crazy with it. The shed.
Oh, the shed. Yeah. I was gonna get one of those cheap ones made of rubber, that you just kind of put on the side of your house and tuck without telling the HOA about.
Oh yeah. Okay. We had done that before.
And it didn't work out.
Rats.
Rat motel.
It's all rats. All right.
You're running a rat rave.
Rats are all over the place.
All right.
Always rats. Always rats. Okay. Who is responsible for this calamity? Is it Jbird or is it producer Denny's almost 3-year-old Baby Lochlan? One of the two of them got frustrated trying on shoes, and they needed some help putting those shoes on. Who do you think that was, Virginia?
One of them's got mud on their ankle today. Was that a shoe thing? What's going on with your ankle?
Me trying to take out the trash.
Oh, man.
Limping out.
Man, struggle is real. It's leaving a mark.
Oh, don't worry. There's been more struggles. I got a flat tire driving into work today.
No.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there are days and then there are days. I did a little video.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. You got to be in pain. We want to see it.
Yes. You have to at least tell the story of pain.
Yeah. You do.
Get them clicks.
I would think it would be Lochlan, but I have a feeling that this is just modern day trickery. I'm not going to fall for the lies. So I'm going to go with the twist answer. I'm going to say that was Jbird.
Yeah, I'll say Jbird too.
Okay.
Yeah, it was me. I got frustrated. I couldn't put my shoes on. My girlfriend Honeyface helps me.
It's so lovely to have her, though, isn't it?
It is. She's the best. I just couldn't get them on. I needed a spotter.
Okay, that's good. We all need a spotter. Okay, who wore a dinosaur T-shirt to the doctors and got a ton of compliments on it?
Ooh.
I don't think you would notice a kid with one. I think the adult would, and you would say something about it. So I'm going to go Jbird again on that answer. What do you think, Virginia?
I'm going to go Lochlan.
Okay. Who was that?
You knew I had some dinosaur shirts, huh? And it was me. And I did get compliments on it.
Who spilled a glass of chocolate milk while trying to blow bubbles in it with a straw?
Ooh.
That one's Lochlan. Lochlan did that.
All right, I'll say Jbird then.
Okay. Who's right?
That one was Lachlan.
Okay.
It's such a kid thing to do, blowing
Yeah.
the bubbles in milk. It looks so gross.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It looks gross. It looks like a brain.
Who hurt themselves while laughing at a cartoon? Who was that?
Oh, I don't want it to be Lochlan.
I'm going to say that was Jbird.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Lachlan.
It was. Oh, what'd
He
he
went
do?
from laughing to crying.
What'd he do?
He was just watching. He gets so excited about certain things and just loses control. Even when Bird does impressions, sometimes he just loses control over it. Laughs uncontrollably. It's very cute.
It's adorable.
He's a good laugher, huh? And who dropped a phone on their face, causing a cut on the inside of their mouth?
Ooh.
Who was that? I'm going to say that one was Lochlan.
I'll say Bird.
Who was that?
One of you is right, and it's the witch. It was me.
Oh, ouch. Okay.
Don't try to text and look up things while you're laying down because it can fall on your face.
Totally. I've had phones fall on my face a lot.
I've done it. You know, they have the pop stoppers that you stick to the back of them. I was using it and I was all arrogant, and the pop stopper detached and it hit me right in my face. It's like, how did this happen?
Low budget adhesive.
Yeah.
You're making people really angry, so stop it. They say that one of the new forms of rage bait that is just incensing people globally is the vague posting, which they say has just gotten out of control. And I, in a sense, want to blame these social media platforms because it's rewarding what is called vague posting. Do you have any idea what it is?
Like Facebook phishing.
It really is. I mean, it's not anything new.
Right.
But the fact that it's becoming more and more rampant is because it is being rewarded by the social media platforms. To give you an example, posts like, Halsey was right. That's it. And then you're like, Halsey was right about what? What was she right about? And then you start going in your mind. It starts going, okay, well, what's Halsey's positions on everything? What does she typically do? Well, she's a little bit more liberal in her viewpoints. It's like, oh, okay. So she's got to be saying something that's very polarizing and angry. I'm like, I got to find out what it is. And then you go right to the comments to see what's going on. And then some people help you out, other people don't. And then other people are just making up stuff. And so you're now completely spun. But you see what you're doing? You're spending a lot of time on that post. And the social media platform is very happy you are.
Yeah, engagement.
I don't like the vague personal ones. Just entered the ER. Oh, boy. Pray for me. You're like, oh, what happened? Tell me.
Look, everybody seems to hate them, yet we can't help but react with them. And that's ultimately all that matters. It doesn't matter if you walk away frustrated. In fact, they love it. It's your curiosity and your rage that are driving social media. And that's why we're getting to the point where we really can't stand social media. And they say, well, we have all these safeguards and blah, blah, blah.
No, you don't.
They really don't, because
That's a lie.
Look, they're a business. They want engagement. They want clicks. They want people to be spending more time on a post. And as you're sitting there trying to do your research, look, I'm guilty of it because that vague post draws me. I'm like, well, am I missing something? That's why I wish I didn't have to do this show.
What did Halsey say?
I don't think I would care. I'd be like, I don't care. And then I would just keep on going. But, you know.
But no, now you're researching Halsey
Now
lyrics.
you're like, okay, if Halsey did something big, I got to know about it. I got to have it on the show so that I'm spending all this time. So I know I'm very guilty of this. They say that the vague posts are generating all this kind of stuff that is monetizing a lot of these social media platforms. And they said, for instance, there was one user that posted about collecting 365 buttons for 2026. 365 days in a year. So there's a button per day.
Button a day?
Yeah.
That's about the most boring thing I've ever heard.
Right. But for some reason, people cared.
It is weird the things people care about on social media.
Why do you care how many buttons she has for the entire year?
I'll tell you where you can put your buttons.
Right. And then people were asking, be like, well, what do the buttons say? What are they doing? She said, it actually only has to make sense to me. And then that's what made it go viral. It took that little effort and that much psychology to make a viral post. And you're right. Who cares about what buttons Tamara wants to wear every day this year?
Unless you're a member of the button community, which does exist.
Okay.
Kind of like the stamp community, collectors, buttons.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not shaking anything up with all this. You're certainly not somebody I want to follow on social media. Ooh, you have buttons. Wow.
Yeah. So I tell myself to stop doing it, but will I? No, I won't. I'm going to keep diving in there to make sure I'm not missing anything.
I'm already on eBay looking at buttons.
Yeah.
They got you.
See?
They got you, dog.
It's crazy. It seems to be the weakest content that drives the most engagement when it comes to social media for whatever reason. I'm glad that they're finally going to do something about this because I was just raging about this last week. There is a podcast that I follow on podcast platforms. Check out their stuff, of course, on social media, as you would do, as KVJ does. We put our stuff everywhere. And I had seen one of these posts. My family was actually sharing it. And I was looking at it, and I recognized the gentleman who was doing it because I follow them. But the one thing about this post is he was talking about something I was very interested in. At the top part of the screen is him talking. At the bottom part of the screen was him showing you what he was talking about. But as I looked down, all I saw was this girl just sitting there going, And then I realized this isn't the guy's usual channel. This is someone who just jacked his material and then put a photo of her listening to him talking, but then covering up the important, pertinent information and visuals that were on the post. I'm like, why are you allowed to do this? I don't want to see this. Like, he posted this up. He should be the one delivering it to me. I shouldn't be getting it from her because she's taken his content, not done anything new or fresh with it. She didn't have good commentary on it. It's her, and you're watching her making no reactions, listening to him explain the story just like I'm doing, and then covering up what I need to see that illustrates what he's talking about. And I was like, how do they allow this?
There's a lot of that going on YouTube where somebody jacks somebody's material and they don't do anything with it.
Nothing.
No, they just look at it and then they pause it for a second and say something not great and then let it go on. I just want to hear the clip, please.
Yes, I just want to hear the original person to put it out. They're the ones that's making the point. All you're doing is doing the lazy part of jacking their material, repurposing it. But then YouTube thinks I want to see you watching the video, and I do not.
Yeah, for example, if Virginia had a story in the dirt of the day and you just wanted to watch the 30-second clip of it, you go on YouTube, you go, there it is, and then it's all of a sudden, hey, my name's Jake, I'm going to tell you about this clip. By the way, like, subscribe, and comment. And here's the 30-second clip. You're like, oh, can you play the clip, please?
Right.
Just play the clip.
Well, now there's a federal court that is stepping in. There's actually a case about this, and it could have major implications for YouTube reaction videos. Oh. One of these type of cases. Somebody said, enough is enough. What are they doing with our material? I mean, it's insane. And in a sense, they're stealing a lot of our views and engagement, and that is, in a sense, stealing our money that we should be making because people have interest in what we have to say, not having them watch the video. They're tuning in because they want to hear what we want to say, which was the exact case of what was going on when I was watching it. I wanted to give the true credit to the person who originated the thought, not the person who just lazily jacked the material and then put their face over them viewing it, which added nothing. In fact, detracted from the quality of the video by covering up the actual images I cared to see, not their face. They say the outcome could affect thousands of reaction channels, including some with millions of subscribers that have made this their whole business model, is stealing other people's material and putting their face over it, watching it. And honestly, I hate to put you out of business, but you belong to be out of business. If you are not you're not creating content, you're stealing content. You're a content stealer, not a content creator.
Well, you're reacting to other people's content.
Right.
It's muddying the water.
Right. Now, if you want to comment on it, you got something to add to it.
Make your own video.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. That we do the same thing. If you play a clip, you have a commentary on it. But I see what you're saying about the reaction video.
She's just sitting there going, oh.
Yeah.
It did nothing to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, here's your
all.
check.
Right. Nothing at all did it add to it. So I'm so confused. I really am so confused. They keep throwing all these bundles at me, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute. What do I get? So I get all this, and how much? And okay, but I can only go with that, and trying to figure all this stuff out. And it is getting very complex now. Like you may be seeing if you have like a Disney Plus. You know, they're tied in with ESPN, and so then they'll put together a package. And I'm not one of those people. I even know who's with who. I kind of know that ESPN and Disney and ABC, that's all together, but I don't know. Does Hulu fit into that thing? Is Hulu NBC? Like, what the heck is going on? I'm so spun around on all this stuff, Virginia.
I know. I'm the same.
And so then they throw these bundles at you, and they put all these groupings together. And you're like, okay, what do I get with this package, and how much is it? Well, YouTube is going to be introducing a new package just to spin you around a little bit more. But they're saying that the value is pretty good on it, especially if you're a person that's looking for the sports tier, which is their most requested platform. It's going to be about $55 for new subscribers during their first year. I assume that's per month.
Yeah, that's very affordable because YouTube TV right now runs like $80 a month.
Yes.
Dang.
Right. And so I think what they're doing is they're kind of giving you some lower price channel bundles so you can get a little bit more of what you want, because they are starting to realize a lot of people, that was the problem with cable. And I think they're getting the knock. It's like, okay, so what's the difference between you and between what cable was? I thought I was so proud of myself when I cut the cord, and then you guys became what I cut.
You didn't cut nothing.
Right, because now I'm getting a bunch of stuff. That my complaint was I had 100 channels and 98 of them I didn't like.
You got tricked. We all did.
Right, and so at least it sounds like they're listening a bit. Now the full package, $83 per month is what you get with YouTube. And you can get everything in there. The sports news, you can get those two together for $72. Entertainment's $55. And so, you know, you get a little bit of stuff. You can basically share it with 6 household users. So I know they tap you out as, you know, that goes. Then you can add on things like the NFL Sunday ticket, HBO Max, all that stuff is going to cost you a little bit extra.
But there was one thing that you said that jumped out at me.
Yeah.
For the first year.
Right.
So when
Okay.
you sign this deal, how long of a deal are you signing, and what's the price going to be year 2, year 3, year 4?
Oh, they've created so much confusion with this, and that's how they usually get you, is they throw so much stuff at you. You're like, okay, wait a minute. Your head's spinning, and you're like,
$50 a month. That sounds way better than 80, but then you realize, oh, it's going to go up to 100.
And it's only a 30-year contract.
yeah. Yeah, so, you know, they're looking at this, and comparatively, you're looking at about $83 if you do the full package for YouTube. If you want to do the full one for Hulu Live, which gives you the Disney Plus, ESPN, that's about $90.
I'm going to get Rocco on the phone with them today and renegotiate our deal, because we have the sports package and the basic package, and it's way more than $80 a month.
Can we conference him in with me as well? Because I got some questions, and can he help me get it down?
He can.
Yeah.
He was on the phone last night. I took a video of him. Tech Rocco was walking our neighbor through her new iPhone setup on FaceTime.
You know what we need is an app that will analyze all of the content that you have watched in the last month, what platform you watched it on, and for how long. And then it can say, can you get that content on another platform? And it'll put together a package for you saying, based on what you consume every single month, this is the ideal package with the right plan that you should get. And here's how much you should pay. Don't pay a penny more.
Custom Kev.
Yes, that's what everybody wants, right? But they can't give you that. That would be the easiest way. And they'll never create this app, because you know how much money they would lose?
You're right.
Because they count on you paying to get content that you're not going to watch. That's how it all works out.
Yeah, they're not here trying to help you out.
No.
they're
Hey,
not.
man, I got a deal for you, buddy.
They're actually here trying to do the opposite to you.
But that's my app idea of the day. If
I
somebody
love
smarter
it.
than me can take it,
Custom Kev.
Custom Kev, it will go to every digital platform you have, analyze what you consumed in the last month, and will tell you exactly what package you should pay for.
When you brought up bundles, I thought you were going into a food bundle conversation.
I
Food
got you.
bundles.
You can bundle a lot of stuff. You're right. Just as confusing, by the way.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. Girl, he may not be the man for you. So, NYPD Blue star Kim Delaney tried to run her man over a few weeks ago. James Morgan is his name. So they got into an argument. She tried to run him over with the car. The cops showed up again, and there was another domestic dispute. This time they arrested both of them because they believe that both of them turned physical with each other. And they are currently investigating what exactly happened. But if this continues to happen, and this is what's your life has become, girl, guy, anybody, get the hell away. You guys have lost sight of what's important in life.
I think you always got to ask the person you're with, what are they making you become? Are you a better version of yourself? Or are you a worse version of yourself? I don't think she could look at herself and be like, yeah, I'm crushing it. This is exactly where I want to be.
Get rid of each other and go find other people because y'all are not supposed to be together.
Mm-hmm.
In other news, did you see where it was a scary moment for the San Francisco 49er player Keon White? I guess he was out right after the Super Bowl, partying in his hometown and having a good time. And an altercation happened between two groups, and he had nothing to do with it. But gunplay broke out, and he got shot in the ankle. He had to be rushed to a local hospital, underwent surgery, and now they say he's going to be able to predict the weather with his ankle, just like Jbird.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's not much meat on the ankle. That would hurt,
It
man.
would hurt so bad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I saw it happen at 4 a.m.
Yeah, nothing good happens at 4 a.m.,
That's
y'all.
what my mama said.
Even driving into work.
Yeah.
And finally, here, I like this. We heard that Kelly Clarkson was going to be leaving the Kelly Clarkson show to focus on family. And after the rough year she's had, it's totally understandable. Pink, they say, is going to be stepping in to temporarily fill her shoes, but could turn into a full-time gig where Pink would be the next host of this daytime talk show. I don't hate it.
It'd be interesting. Yeah, I'd like to see how she does. I think that Pink is good. She's very feisty. I think she's got a lot to say.
I think she gives it to you real.
She does, and that's the only thing where I wonder if her giving it to you real would be too much for people every day. But I think it'd be a great thing to try out.
And they'll probably have her do what Kelly Clarkson did, sing a song every show.
She can
Because
nail
she
it.
could do it.
She could do it, hands
True.
down.
Yeah, I mean, that did definitely seem to work. I thought that was awesome. It wasn't even a crutch. It just when she would do songs, Kelly Clarkson, when she does songs on that show, it's usually a different take on it. You're like, that's so good.
Well, she could always also, you could have a guest with you.
Right. And
Totally.
It was a neat wrinkle. I mean, you really can't ever do that with anybody else.
But Pink has the vocal chops, just like Kelly,
Yeah.
to be able to continue that tradition. And I
She
cheer,
got
I
something to
cheer
say.
for her. Yeah. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
So many people now romanticize the 90s, build it up like this golden era, a decade where nothing bad ever happened. But there were a few things that did kind of suck in the 90s. I know it's probably your childhood and everything seemed to be so lovely.
Full House, the show.
Sucked.
I watch it back now and I go, what was I thinking this was awesome?
You were so into it.
Now, there were some things about the 90s that were great. It was a simpler time. We weren't bombarded with all the negativity and stuff like that teens today have to deal with. And, we've already kind of hit today on how toxic social media is and how it festers anger. And they're growing up in that era. And so I don't envy them on that. But things weren't always so awesome. I mean, the one thing is the technology does make things a lot easier. Did you ever get locked out of your house when you were a kid and you'd have to sit on your porch for like 3 hours till your parents got home?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that would be it. You'd be like, okay. That's why we have porch swings in my hometown. You just sit there and be like, all right, 3 hours it is, baby.
Ooh, a porch swing. I like that.
Yeah.
You're sitting right there for 3 hours. It's great for the first 2 hours. Third hour gets a little bit boring. Remember, too, when you had to call somebody you wanted to date and their dad would always pick up every single time?
I used to hate that. If I liked a girl and you're trying to, get something going, go, please don't have the dad answer. Hello, who's this? I'm like, hey, can I talk to him? Blah, blah, blah. Sure.
What do you want?
Yeah.
It was terrible, but I don't even know how kids would react today. That'd be a fun experiment if you could have it where you would call a potential person that you wanted to date or were dating, and their dad would answer every time. Would the person on the other line stay on the phone? Like today, I could see my son would be a click. You just run away from it. They would just hang up.
He can't hang.
You're right.
He cannot hang.
I think he's too soft
Yes.
to actually go through the dad.
And he's not the only one.
Right,
A lot
exactly.
of these kids can't even look like a grown up in the eye that they're ordering a menu item from.
That's why I'd love to put kids today through the ringer of 90s.
Well, it sucked to do it back then. I could only imagine what it would be like from now.
When you haven't done it, and you because now you look at it and be like, well, I'll just text him or I'll hit him on Snapchat. But then that was the gatekeeper, and that was the only path to talk to the person that your heart was swooning for.
We really have gone to a text culture where talking on the phone is like, why are you calling me?
Yeah.
Calling is so aggressive.
A lot of the stuff that really kind of sucked about the 90s, really the biggest category is everything having to do with convenience and tech. For instance, do you remember CD players, how they would skip? Anywhere you went, even in your car, you'd be trying to take a walk, and it had this button you would have to hit that would make it not skip, but it still skip just as much. I'm like, well, then why don't you just embed that into the whole machine? Why would I want to hit a button to be like, yeah, I don't want it to skip? Because were there people that wanted the CDs to skip?
No.
And
That was the dumbest button I ever saw.
Well, they invented the one player where you could hit it and go, this will not skip. If you hit this button, it always skipped. It was
Always.
never good.
Never did anything good. I never got that feature. You remember how long it would take to download anything?
Yes.
A song. I remember one time being excited because I'm like, I'm going to have that song in only 45 minutes.
People would lose their mind now.
Oh, my God.
45 minutes.
Right. And then, back then, too, I always am using on my phone when I hear a song, I'm out, and it identifies what the song is.
Shazam.
You remember back in the day, you'd hear a great song, and you're like, I'll probably never find this again. I will never know. It will be a song that will forever elude me. That doesn't happen today.
You're right.
So that kind of sucked about the 90s. The insanely high price for tech. Even small TVs were really expensive back in the day. I remember I was doing paper routes and working at grocery stores to buy little TVs. I'm like, how much is this thing? It's crazy. It's so expensive. Have you seen the price of TVs now? That is the only thing that is good in our economy is the price of flat screen TVs.
And Kevin's got all of them.
That's it. You know what? I'm investing.
You are. His house looking like a sports bar.
That's it. That's the only way I want to live my life. Like, if I can do that, I'm a success. Do you remember those late fees at Blockbuster and having to rewind your VHS tapes, or you get like a quarter or 50 cents they charge you extra? And be like, oh, man.
You'd get a fee, but I think they would add up a little bit. I remember getting a bad Blockbuster late fee. And me calling them as a fake lawyer, go, no, this is not working for us. I'm sorry, we're not paying.
No. Do you remember having to wait for delivery? Now you order something, you'll have it the next day if you want it. I used to have to order something, and you would wait 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. What was that, 2 months? And then by the time it would show up, I forgot I'd ordered it. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, why did I order this? I don't even know. I don't remember now. I don't even need it.
It's crazy how stuff comes so fast with Amazon.
Yeah.
It is insanity.
Right.
Like, how do they have all this stuff just waiting for me to order a sombrero with Mardi Gras colors on it? They've got 5.
They do.
How?
It's unreal.
I remember going, this little dinosaur statue's got to be here in 3 or 4 days. It was there in 3 hours. A dinosaur statue. It's bizarre.
Where are they keeping all this stuff?
And back in the 90s, people were kind of mean to nerds. You notice how nerds are now celebrated, but anybody who's a little bit odd or eccentric, goofy a bit. I mean, they had a whole movie about being mean to nerds when I was a kid growing up, and they did a whole series on it, Revenge of the Nerds.
Yes.
Great movie.
It was a great movie, but yeah, they used to be so mean to anybody. Like if you would be into Pokemon or, things along those lines, you would just, they would demonize you for it.
You'd be labeled a dork or something.
And it was a bad thing. Now it's almost like a badge of honor. Like,
Yes.
yeah, I'm a nerd, I'm a dork. Okay, it's all good. Do you remember the cigarette smoking and cigarette butts all over the place?
Totally.
Or just in the restaurant.
Yeah, that was not awesome. Yeah, I remember that. Fast food restaurants in the 90s. You would be sitting next to somebody who's knocking down a whole pack of ciggies with their Big Mac. They would take a bite and then they would inhale. And I was like, how are they doing that? And then smoke and meat and cheese is coming out of their face. It was terrible.
And the smoking section is right next to the non-smoking section. There's no wall.
It was insane.
It's just one big room.
It really was the dumbest concept ever.
You guys know how smoke works, right?
And then another person just texted and they said, another thing that sucked about the 90s, frosted tips. Am I right, Kev?
Kevin had that NSYNC frosted tip hair.
I did, baby. I was all about the 90s. So the numbers are in for the performances that happened, whatever your preferences. If you watched Bad Bunny on the main show for the Super Bowl with Lady Gaga and Ricky Martin, they say the performance was projected to draw around 128 million viewers. It is just slightly behind the 133.5 million. That was a record last year set by Kendrick Lamar. So he had the most ever. So you're 5 million off of that pace.
And there was no competing show either.
Yeah, not that I remember.
There wasn't a big promoted competing show. I mean, they always have like a puppy bowl or something going on.
Right. Everything, the competition so far has pretty much been benign every year.
Right.
Except for this. And they say on YouTube it's been viewed 37 million times to add to it. So, really solid numbers, about 160 million plus. The competing show, which is put on by Turning Point USA, it had Kid Rock, Brantley Gilbert, Lee Brice, Gabby Barrett. They say that had a peak audience of 6.1 million viewers on YouTube. So it found a crowd, but a much smaller one. They say the performance on their YouTube channel has now reached 24.5 million. Now, people who continue to demonize the performance and look for things are trying to make a point of just how raunchy the lyrics were that you might have been trying to sing along to, but you didn't understand them, gringos. They were saying that some songs like Titi Mi Pregunto references juggling multiple partners. They also talk about manhood size in that song. Also, a couple other of the songs are talking about different acts and hookups and using substances that are not approved. But I don't know if that's any different than any other song that's ever been performed in Super Bowl history in the past. So
have you listened to everything else on the radio?
and
Stay off TikTok. You'll be shocked.
yeah. Now, they do admit that some of the lyrics were altered, but portions of them were intact. But again, without having everything laid out in front of me, I would at least want to know, be like, all right, how many other songs in years past have we sung that have been a little raunchy?
Oh my gosh. Lyrics sometimes are dirty or suggestive. This is life-shattering information.
Yeah, exactly. So, it was what it was. It seemed like the people who loved it, you would think really loved it and thought it was amazing.
I bet you a lot of people ended up, when it's all said and done, saw both.
Yeah.
Maybe you watched one live and then you went back and looked at the other one later.
Yeah, yesterday, after the show that we didn't get to it on the regular show, we kind of laid out all of the symbolism between all the things that you saw. And I thought it was visually stimulating as I was watching the Bad Bunny performance, not fully understand. I'm like, well, that has to mean something. And then yesterday when we laid it all out, I'm like, that did mean something. It was pretty cool. I was like, there's a lot of thought that went into that. That wasn't just a dude on a stage. Everything had some symbolism and something to it.
Layers.
Yes, really did. I don't know that I've ever seen a Super Bowl halftime show that was that well thought out. The performances were great, and there's been some stunning visuals, but I thought that there was just a lot of thought that went into that.
Did you see they're already making that costume, the bush for Halloween? You can be a Bad Bunny bush for Halloween.
I love the concept, but in 8 months, is anybody going to remember what the heck you are? You remember back to the Super Bowl in like February?
That was my favorite part of the whole thing. Those bushes running around and getting into formation.
Yeah.
And some of them were bad bushes because they were peeking out and waving at their friend in the crowd.
I mean, you got to get some kind of recognition, right?
You got to.
Yeah. So the discussion has already shifted to, okay, so who are we going to get for next year? I guess Dave Grohl, the lead singer of the Foo Fighters, he was captured on camera during the Super Bowl halftime show. They went to him, and he immediately looked up, he gasped, smiled, and then promptly chugged his beer. And people are like going, that guy's a legend. No.
I don't know. It's still so fresh what he did to his wife.
I mean, honestly, if you look at Foo Fighter fans, they don't care.
I know. But, I mean, I just think, like, he's got to give it a couple of years so we can forget.
Okay. You think it's too soon, huh?
Too soon.
I don't think it's gonna matter. I think if they played, it wouldn't be a big deal.
The fact his wife is still with him, I think, is helping him a good bit.
Oh, definitely. She's doing him a solid.
Bring her on stage, have her play the bass or something. To really show.
I would be the opposite.
Now, Dave Grohl has said that he's been approached multiple times by the NFL about doing it. He said this back in 2018, and they've never headlined. So I don't know if it's the Foo Fighters that have not been asked properly, or they're just saying, I don't know if that's, for us, at least not right now. And they are not in the top 11 when it comes to odds. Who do you think might be the favorite, according to FanDuel right now, to play next year's 2027 Super Bowl halftime show in Los Angeles?
You think it'll be like a country act?
It's not. In fact, I'm looking on the odds list right now. Your top country act is Morgan Wallen, and he's not in the top 10.
Really?
He's at number 11. So that means another competing halftime show next year.
Because they went rap with Kendrick Lamar. Then they went Latin with Bad Bunny. I could see it going country or rock, like a Metallica.
Okay. Yeah, Metallica is not in their top 10 of odds either. They put the best odds at Miley Cyrus.
Really?
Plus 310 right now.
What if they did something kind of out of the box, like opera? Does it play?
I don't know if that plays.
I don't think it does either.
That'd be something. Cardi B has got the second best odds, but with her friction now with her possibly ex-boyfriend, who is a receiver for the Patriots, I don't know what her relationship's going to be at the NFL moving forward.
Oh, they broke up.
Okay.
Yeah, her and Stephon Diggs are not currently seeing each other.
I think she told us all about it. We're going to hear that coming up.
I can't wait.
Taylor Swift, third best odds to play next year's Super Bowl halftime show.
I mean, that would be massive.
It would be massive.
Yeah, and I think if you're talking about who people would want, she might be higher than Miley Cyrus and Cardi B, possibly. But I think they're just saying the reality of Taylor Swift coming to do the Super Bowl halftime show. Is that realistic?
Well, they've said that she won't do it as long as Travis is still playing because she doesn't want to overshadow everything.
Yeah.
Like, let the man have his NFL.
Right.
Don't come and take the NFL, too. Now, when he retires, I think she would do that. I don't think she would do that to her man.
Right. I don't see Taylor Swift doing it next year. I think it's still too soon. They got Lil Wayne and A$AP Rocky round out the top 5. Justin Bieber, who I think would be a great pick. I think it adds a little bit of a mixture in there. They got him at the 6th best odds.
It would be great for social media because it's so polarizing because a lot of people don't like Bieber.
Okay.
This sucks.
J. Cole, they got at number 7. Drake in there. That'd be the only way Drake would ever make money with the Super Bowl. Because every year he loses on his gambling.
Yeah, he did again.
It'd be
The curse of Drake continues. He bet on the Patriots to win the Super Bowl.
And didn't Kendrick Lamar call him out during his halftime
Yes.
show? So this is his chance to get back.
I almost feel like it'd be fair to give Drake one, right? I mean, you gave Kendrick Lamar one. He can do his rebuttal.
But somehow both teams in the Super Bowl lose. You're like, how's this possible?
Right. Then you got Ariana Grande and Harry Styles round out the top 10. So that's the FanDuel odds-on favorites to play the next Super Bowl. Well, they've ranked the last 5 Super Bowl halftime shows. They did a recent survey, and they got Bad Bunny at number one. Now, that might be recency bias. I don't know. But 15% of people said that was the best one that they've seen in the last 5 years. Next up is the one from 2022 that had Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, that was great.
13% of people said that was it. Kendrick Lamar's solo performance last year got 9% of the vote, followed by Rihanna with 8%, and then Usher with 5% back in 2024. 32% said they didn't watch any, and 11% didn't enjoy any. So there are a lot of people who just
I'm here for the football.
That's right. I don't like any of this stuff. Stop dancing and singing. Hit people. So if you had to go back and say, what are your favorite 4 Super Bowl halftime shows, what would they be? What would make your 4? Now, for me, I would have to say that my number 1 would be Prince doing Purple Rain in the rain in Miami. That just, there was something about that.
Yeah, that's special.
That, that stood out to me and made an imprint. I think 1, because it was local, but 2, I mean, just when you have a legend like Prince up there doing what he did, and it just got to showcase that. I think I'm going to put Michael Jackson's at number 2. Older dog, just, again, legend. To see him on that stage, it just, to me, it was something.
Well, look at the numbers that he brought in, and that's without social media and all that kind of noise.
Oh yeah,
he's still he's close to the Bad Bunny. He's close to, what was last year?
Kendrick Lamar.
He's up there, and he's not that far off. And that's back in the day without any social media, which the social media does help.
It does.
I'm going to go old school again for my third pick. I'm going to go with the Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem from 2022. That would be my third favorite.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was just great. And then I'm going to put the old school one that brought us YouTube in the first place. I'm talking about that Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake. Was that like 2004?
It was a moment.
That was a moment. That was memorable. I just like they had all those hits on stage. And yeah, I mean, come on, man. I mean, is there a more memorable Super Bowl halftime show? That has to make your Final 4. That would be mine. So if you had to say, Virginia, what do you think? 4 that really jumped out to you that you love the most?
The only thing I'm different from you on is I would add Gaga.
Hers was amazing. In fact, what stood out to me, didn't she just jump into the stadium like, here we go?
She jumped into the abyss.
That was pretty amazing.
Like, what?
That was just outside. If we were doing top 5, Lady Gaga would be at my 5.
I think Beyonce should get an honorable mention.
Yeah. Okay. So you're putting that in there. What else would be in your 4?
I agree with you. I also think that Shakira and J-Lo is pretty hot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there was a hotter one.
I think Shakira outshined J-Lo.
I think she did too.
Yeah.
I was much bigger impressed with Shakira's performance.
Hard to hate on that one. Okay, and what are you at 3? Got one more?
And then I agree with you. Dre, Snoop, and Eminem.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was amazing.
Do you have anything different in your 4, Bird?
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Absolutely, 2008.
The orchestra from like one of the first Super Bowls ever. You ever see that footage? There's a big old symphony and band.
No.
Okay, well, that one. Obviously, the Black Eyed Peas. Do you even remember them playing?
I do remember them playing.
And was it just them?
No, I think they were a compilation. There were several other people up there. Yeah, you can't be trusting the Peas by themselves.
I mean, obviously, the Justin Timberlake, Janet Jackson.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, yep.
And then, honestly, I kind of start. Did I say the Dre, Snoop, and all that?
No.
That one's one. That's probably my favorite, honestly.
That's the one that we all have in there.
That's so solid.
Yeah. So we each gave our own list of our favorite 4 Super Bowl halftime shows of all time. The one common thread was from 2022, Dr. Dre, Snoop, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, one of the greats. The thing that I loved about that was, again, the compilation of having so many different artists coming in at it. Now, we had Lady Gaga and you had Ricky Martin with Bad Bunny, which I thought was great. I love breaking it up and handing it off to somebody else for a second.
But the way they did it, it was almost kind of like wrestling, or you didn't know who was coming out next. It was pretty cool.
It was seamless. It was done so well. Yeah, I thought it really was a masterful halftime
And
show.
they kept it under wraps, too. Like, we didn't know who the surprise guests were going to be.
I was shocked.
They kept asking him all week. They were asking the Naughty Bunny, and he wasn't giving it up. He's like, I'm not telling you.
Wasn't who I was handpicking. Ricky Martin wasn't a huge surprise, but I wasn't expecting to see Lady Gaga out there.
I thought that was really the best part, when the surprises pop out.
Mm-hmm.
Remember with Eminem and Dre and Snoop, 50 Cent came out?
Yeah.
That was cool, too. He was like upside down. That was neat.
There was.
The unexpected surprises are just like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's what makes it. Now, the other Super Bowl halftime shows that we did not have in our list that people said, oh, man, number one answer people are hitting us up with is Bruno Mars's Super Bowl halftime show in 2014. It's been 12 years, but that was pretty solid.
Yeah, he's really good.
That was 12 years ago. He's been crushing it for that long.
Crushing it.
Pretty amazing. And then some people remembered all the way back to 2001. Again, this is when they did the compilations. You had Aerosmith was the headliners, but they had Britney Spears, NSYNC, Mary J. Blige, and Nelly.
I like this format better.
Yeah,
because if you don't like a band or an artist,
Right.
you're gonna hate on it.
And then them working together, maybe doing each other's song. Yeah, I'm a big fan of doing that. And hopefully they'll continue to do that. They do some element of that. So those are the ones that people got through to us that we did not have in our list.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
Well, this is an interesting complaint to have. Somebody said, I'm not religious, but I am okay with people who are. I just don't want your beliefs spilling onto me, and that is what's happening to me now. I work in a cubicle farm, and my job requires my full concentration, but I have a hard time concentrating when my coworker is praying out loud. They must be doing this once an hour, and it goes on for several minutes, and I can't focus when they do.
Once an hour out loud?
Yeah, right there at their desk. They just start praying. They say, I feel like I'm eavesdropping on their life. And I can't help myself from listening, but I am. I told my husband, I don't know what to do. I think I need to report my coworker to my boss to see if they would say something to him to be like, hey, you got to stop praying out loud. But he's like, you can't do that. That's terrible karma.
And how long are you praying for? Is it just, a 10-second prayer, or is it a full-on 5 minutes?
But every hour out loud?
Several minutes, they said.
That is distracting.
Mm-hmm. So he asked me why their praying was any different than anybody else who might be in this cubicle farm talking on the phone. And he said, would you report your coworker for talking on the phone?
No, because they're actually doing their work.
Right. I said, yeah, no, of course I wouldn't. But I said, it just feels different. He's like, well, how's it different? I don't want to tell this person to their face to stop praying. It's just their prayers kind of draw me in, and I can't focus for those couple minutes. I'd rather my boss kind of do it. So am I a jerk if I go and report them for praying out loud?
Is there a way to report them and have them not know it came from you? Because you don't want that heat. But
that's what they want. They don't want the boss to say anything to them. They're just going to be like, hey, we've had some other people notice that, you're praying out loud at your cubicle and it's a little distracting to other people. Can you, keep the prayers to yourself and not do anything audible?
Keep it between you and the big guy.
Yes.
In your head. You don't have to be verbalizing. It kind of sounds like they're like a praying show off. Like, oh, look how prayerful I am.
Oh, I would turn that into a drinking game. Every time they pray, I'm like, drink.
Or a belching game. Whenever they pray, I just unleash.
It wouldn't bother me. I would look forward to it every hour. All right, let's see what we got going on here.
Every hour?
Yeah, I would not be upset about that.
I would.
She even had said in a longer part of the email, I trimmed it down a bit, but she had talked about how sometimes they'll drop in coworkers. And they're positive prayers, but it's almost like, hey, I know that they are really struggling right now and they need some help. Will you be with them? And it's like, okay, it's almost like they're calling them out.
It'd be kind of like, Lord, please don't make Virginia sound like a raspy pirate. Please, Holy Spirit.
And they said that's why they can't help but listen. They're trying to do their work, but they're glued to their prayers every single hour. And they realize I am missing 4 minutes of work every single hour because I'm locked into their prayers.
It's too much.
Yeah. Look, I'm all about prayer, but yeah, I think that, especially in a cubicle farm, probably keeping that into yourself. And you can do it. I would believe it's just as effective.
Do it in your head. Do it in your car. Do it in your house. You can't be disturbing everybody else's peace hourly with your laundry list of requests.
But if we were in a meeting and somebody did that in a meeting, we would love it because after we would all be able to talk. What did you see?
What
that?
the hell?
What the heck?
Yeah.
Bob from accounting has lost his mind.
Now, other people are saying there are other options. Why don't you just put on some headphones while you work? Probably a better option. Or if you don't want to do that, maybe ask if you can change cubicles so you're further away and you can't hear that rather than saying anything and bringing an alert. Because I said, are you a jerk for reporting your coworker for praying at their desk out loud? 66% of people say, yes, you are. They agree with her husband. It's like, I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do it either. I would look forward to it. I'd go over there and say, can you throw me a prayer real quick?
I don't know about all that.
Okay.
It's too much.
Yeah,
That's why I love it.
What if I'm on the phone? I'm trying to focus on a conversation and then I got this person over here praying for Bob in accounting because he's in a bad marriage? Like, what?
Yeah.
No, shut up.
Well, Bob needs some prayers.
Well, Bob needs to take it back home.
Yeah. Okay. Well, definitely an interesting dilemma, but people are saying try to find another way, maybe, because that's maybe not the way to do it. To tell your boss about him.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my new closet designers, Closets by Design. Well, the official cause of death for Catherine O'Hara has been released, and I guess she had been battling rectal cancer and unfortunately had a pulmonary embolism. She passed away at her home after being rushed to the hospital. She was having breathing issues, but they do believe it was that pulmonary embolism that was brought on as just one of the many things you have to deal with when you're going through rectal cancer. So sad stuff there.
Yeah.
In other news, it sounds like Chappell Roan is leaving her talent agency. She said because she is disgusted by the fact that the agency's founder, Casey Wasserman, was named in newly released files connected to conviction of Jeffrey Epstein. So Casey Wasserman has the talent agency, Wasserman Agency, and she's like, look, because you're in the Epstein files, I'm firing you. I don't want to be even remotely connected to anybody who's named in the Epstein files.
So that means he definitely did something.
I mean, I guess she looked at it and thought there was enough smoke.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
There's a lot of people in there that I would love to see investigated. Well, there's a lot of smoke.
I guess I just don't understand. If you're in there and listed, does that mean you're automatically guilty, or is it just that you had ties with Epstein?
Well, it's not really a list. So it's a bunch of emails, and you're seeing exact correspondence going back and forth from Epstein with a lot of powerful people. Casey Wasserman, I guess, is one of them. And depending on what you said to Epstein and what Epstein said to you, that's going to be the difference in how I feel about you.
Yeah, and it seemed like he was trying to drag many people into his universe because he would send himself emails just mentioning people. Notable people
trying to manipulate,
and that almost creates that digital record, which we are now seeing.
Totally,
almost like he knew then what he was doing.
I think that's a little different for me than him actually corresponding with somebody.
Yeah,
if Casey Wasserman is writing him back and these two have a relationship going and they're discussing their plans, that's different than Epstein writing Epstein an email and talking about celebrities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that's, exactly where we are, is they're getting the names out, and then that's a lot of what is going on right now, is they're trying to say, okay, how complicit is this person? What was your relationship with him exactly? What kind of interactions did you have?
Right.
Yeah.
What was the interaction?
Mm-hmm.
Very fascinating stuff. Just so many there's millions and millions and millions, and they're still holding on to millions and millions. Like, we haven't even
Yeah.
seen everything that they've got on Epstein.
I think we've seen they just had released 3+ million. I think there's at least 3 million more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not even halfway there.
And finally here, we told you earlier about a domestic situation where I just think that these people need to be separate from each other, living separate lives. And now we're hearing another story. So there's an Atlanta Falcons rookie defensive lineman named James Pierce, who apparently got into an altercation with his ex-girlfriend. Now, she's a WNBA player and he is an NFL player. So they're both high-performing athletes, but I guess they have major domestic drama because he intentionally crashed his vehicle into her vehicle after they broke up. I mean, whoa.
That's when it's really gotten off the grid.
It has gone off the rails, baby.
If you're driving a car into something out of anger and you're doing it on purpose, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, she drove to the police station in Doral and he followed her, and officers were holding him at gunpoint when he got back in his vehicle, attempted to flee, hit one of the cops with his car. And then eventually, it's not going to turn out good for you if you run from them and you're in the police station parking lot. Like, what are you thinking?
It usually doesn't go well when you run from the police.
And there's a bunch of them and there's one of you. Like, how do you think this is going to play out? He is now facing several charges as he was quickly apprehended and will now have to, dude, it went off the rails for this girl. Y'all do not belong together. Go your separate ways. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, you have beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Bop.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
Well, it sounds like you were saying that Cardi B is, in fact, single.
This is how you can tell. If you look on her Instagram and you look on Stefan Diggs' Instagram, they've both unfollowed each other.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wow.
That's a big deal.
Okay.
It is over, baby.
Apparently, what had happened was Cardi B actually had laid down $1.2 million to have a joint party with her boyfriend, Stefan Diggs, hoping it would be a victory party for the Patriots. So she had this great design of how amazing this weekend was going to be.
She had a lot of gigs, too. I saw her working several paid events building up to the Super Bowl.
We had said on Friday, we said, wow, if the Patriots win, do you think Cardi B is engaged this time on Monday? That's where we were on Friday.
That was a possibility, y'all.
Well, that was a while ago now because things did not happen the way she wanted them to play out over the Super Bowl weekend. Not only did they not have the party, she did not attend, that she still paid for. And it's all because apparently he had invited another one of his baby mamas and gave her front row seats with their newborn while repping his jersey number.
I saw that. Like, she was literally in some great seats.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh my gosh, Cardi B is not going to like this.
And she did not. And now she has made it Instagram official that they are no longer together. Here's what Cardi B had to say.
I don't know if you guys been getting clues from me from my lives or from my stories when I put some certain music or find my own followings. When it comes for today's events and stuff, I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true. I don't care to find out because I've been single for a minute now, but I have been afraid to I'm not afraid, I just don't know how to tell the world.
Okay, single for a minute now. You didn't look like you were single 2 weeks ago when you were on the field with him then.
Interesting.
I don't know what maybe a literal minute? Is that I would believe.
Listen up, y'all, cause here's the sitch. It's time for another round of do it, bitch. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
All right. Today, myself and Virginia are taking on Jbird and Denny's. The gambler is the person that drives up the odd. The responder is the one that's got to get how many of a certain topic in 10 seconds. So our gamblers today are Virginia and Denny's, myself and Jbird, the responders.
Yes. I know.
Yes.
It's Gimpy versus Gimpy.
Okay.
Both of
It's
them
a
are
gimp off.
limping.
All right.
Neither one of them's got a good gait.
Honestly, we kind of should be on the same team, Kevin.
Probably should, yeah. Probably should.
It doesn't seem fair.
It doesn't.
I feel like I'd be kicking a kitten.
We're definitely the handicap team. Yeah, that'd be a rough one. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here is got several different topics, and we're going to be starting off with NFL teams for the first one coming off of the Super Bowl.
Topical Kev.
Yep.
I love it.
How many can we get in 10 seconds, Virginia?
Kevin can do 7.
Okay. Denny's, what do you think about Jbird?
Team full throttle. Team full throttle.
I know Kevin could do 7, so we got to raise that to 8.
Okay. Gonna go to 8. All right, what are you thinking here, Virginia? Use your mastery of perception to set the right number.
Kevin can do 9.
Okay.
Denny's?
I'm a thinking.
He's thinking.
People that were off the air again.
We're buffering.
Yeah. It's tricky because this is definitely in Kevin's wheelhouse. Not that Bird, is a stranger to sports, but he doesn't watch football as often as Kevin. But I think in the distance I hear a little... Just because I'm afraid Kevin can squeak it off, I'm going to raise it to 10.
All righty, here we go. Okay, getting this thing exciting.
10 of anything is hard. I'm going to say do it, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 is just hard for the words.
10 in 10. We're talking NFL teams. Your time begins now.
Bills, Giants, Buccaneers, Dolphins, Jets, Steelers. I'm blanking. Oh, no, don't do this. No.
Okay.
You're like a rocket out of the gate, though.
You were just a rocket.
Like 6, right? In like 1 second, you named 6.
Premature.
It broke my brain. I went too big. I'm doing too much.
I would be.
And I know 10. I do.
I fit.
It's okay. We believe you.
I play video games.
He plays Madden. That's right.
Too much.
Okay, next up, we're doing Latin artists. Latin artists. Denny's, how many Latin artists can Jbird name in 10 seconds?
We're going back to the classics, all the way back. I'm going to kick it off at 6 Latin artists.
Okay. Virginia?
Whew. 6 Latin artists. I think Jbird can do 6.
Okay.
I'm going to push it to 7 for Kevin.
Okay.
7, Kevin. Ooh, this is tricky. Starts getting tougher. I definitely know Bird could do 6. Can Kevin do 7? I just don't know if Bird can do 8. There's so many. I do hear that in the distance.
It worked so well last round.
It's actually never worked once.
That's what makes it powerful.
But yet it still gets revved.
Yeah, that's what makes it powerful, Kevin.
It is, yeah. It's a mind game that shouldn't work.
All right, I'm raising it to 8. We're going full throttle on this one.
Yo, okay. He just heard the revving and couldn't help himself.
8 Latin artists.
In 10 seconds.
I think I got to go do it, bitch.
Okay. 8 and 10, your time begins now.
Geraldo, Gloria Estefan, Shakira, J-Lo, Bad Bunny, Julio Iglesias Jr., Menudo.
You got it.
Yeah.
Got to 8.
Yeah. Ooh.
Got to 8.
Look at you.
That's exciting. You know it, baby.
It worked.
Full throttle work.
Yes.
He has got the tie right now. It is the first 2, 3. Who's going to bring it home today? The next topic that we have is Winter Olympic sports. Virginia, how many can I name in 10 seconds?
Kevin can do 4.
Okay.
Bird can do 5.
Okay. Virginia, raise your call on that.
Kevin can do 6.
Okay.
6. Winter sports. There's a bunch. It is very current. I think I hear in the distance a little revving. I'm going to raise it to 7.
Either that or somebody's got an adult toy in here.
Let's turn that off.
What is that?
7 Winter Olympic sports here. Okay.
He's doing 7. Kevin's got to do 8.
Mm-hmm. That's where we be.
I don't think I can do 4.
Really? Really?
Kevin knows more about stuff. So I gotta bet on Kevin.
Okay.
I'll say do it, Kev.
Yeah. Good. What do you raise it to?
8.
Raise it to 8. Okay.
It's a lot.
That is a lot.
It's a lot.
Okay. All right. You got downhill skating, speed skating. You got the slalom. You got curling. You got luge. You got bobsled. You got ice dancing, ice fishing. You have got. I don't know. How many did I do?
It'd be 8 with ice fishing, but I'm not sure about that one.
Is that really a thing? Or were you just kind of Hail Marys up there?
Ice dancing, ice fishing.
Ice fishing in the Olympics?
That would be the slowest.
I'm looking it up.
Would you even watch that on TV?
Is ice fishing an Olympic sport?
Where they cut a circle in the ice, right? And then you build a tent around yourself.
Also, too, I don't trust Virginia's Google. I think it lies to her.
It pulls up the most
it's not
random.
a recognized Olympic sport. Okay. All right, so
Damn
I
it.
fell one short on that.
Thank goodness, by the way, because I think I had to be 2.
You were going so fast. You named all the ones I was thinking of.
Okay. All righty, there you go. You've got 2 now. They're 1 away from a win.
Oh, no.
Oh, Denny, you can't let him back in.
No.
Okay.
Kev, start revving.
Don't take our ass.
Just
that's all
start
right. No, that's
revving.
all right.
No,
You gotta do your own thing.
We're taking it. We're taking it.
Oh.
You gotta do your own.
No. You gotta come up with a different.
Come up with your own stupid thing that half the audience is gonna hate.
I draw the line with the crotch bump. We're not doing that, but we will take your rev.
Oh, if we win, we're crotch bumping.
I know. We all know.
Okay, we're going to go with American Idol singers next. American Idol singers. Denny's, how many can Jbird name in 10 seconds?
I'm going to start this one off at 7.
Okay. Virginia.
I think I got to go do it, bitch.
Okay. 7.
that was cool.
In 10. If he gets it, they get the win. Your time begins now.
Zendaya, Chris Daughtry, Kelly Clarkson, Ruben Studdard, Fantasia, Carrie Underwood,
That was 6.
No! Jordan Sparks! Jordan Sparks!
No air.
No air!
In your tire.
In my tire!
Oh, no.
Dang, you're waiting on that joke.
Oh, no.
Dang it,
Oh, we were close. We were close.
All right, you know what? Don't let it get in the head.
No.
Okay.
It always comes to the exact same every time. 2 apiece here.
Kevin, I need you to be revving.
I'm not stealing the record.
Don't take our act.
Yeah, I don't have a good
Come up with your own thing.
You have the power to mute her microphone, Kevin.
Final topic is songs with the word baby in the title.
Ooh.
Songs with the word baby in the title. All right.
Okay. Virginia, how many can I name in 10 seconds?
Kevin can do 3.
Okay. Denny's?
Jbird can do. He can do 5.
Okay. Virginia?
Kevin would be doing 6.
Kevin would be doing 6. All right, let's go Kevin doing 6.
Okay.
Kevin doing 6.
Are you revving?
I'm thinking
Are you
revving.
singing?
I think a car's breaking down.
I'm saying them in my head as I'm
Could
trying
be
to
revving, but you might be singing.
So I'd be raising Bird to 7 songs with the word baby in the title.
Yes.
I am going to say, I think I'm going to say, do it, Kev.
Thank you.
Do it, baby.
Do it, baby.
That's tough, man. I was trying to raise it.
Okay. Okay, you got a couple babies from Bieber. You got Baby Baby. You got Baby I Love Your Way. You got Baby Got Back. I'm Your Baby Tonight. Give It To Me, Baby. 6.
If all those counted.
What?
So, yeah. I had the Baby by Justin Bieber. That was the first
What did
one.
you need?
Baby Baby, you got...
He had exactly what we needed. 6.
Okay.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh.
He got it.
I think I got it.
Look at that.
Oh, that's so hard. Baby in the title. That's just so hard.
Wow.
I couldn't raise it. I just couldn't.
Look at you, clutch.
Okay.
Don't take our act, Virginia. We got the clutch over here.
Yeah, take
You can't have the clutch and the rev.
do me a favor. Take the keys out.
Okay, Team Full Throttle. They revved themselves right off a cliff today.
Low budget Thelma and Louise.
That's it.
There's so many insults that can go with a Full Throttle team name.
And you did point out something interesting during that song. He owns the trademark of Team Full Throttle. So whoever he's with is now throttling too. So, yeah, just prepare yourself.
Yeah, he's going to hit you with a trademark infringer trying to jack his name in there again.
It's really cool, isn't it, guys?
Denny's told me I can't use clutch either.
I was like, it's still kind of mechanical. I'd say no.
All right.
Okay.
I don't want that cease and desist.
All right. Well, we've got a lovely Valentine's Day themed gift today for the losers as their punishment. We've taken chocolate and we've covered up a couple of delicious items over here for them to try. I don't know if you want to reveal them or just pick your item and make it happen.
Chocolate covered fun?
Yeah.
Let me eat it first and just tell me what it is after.
Is it going to be more or less fun than the time that we made you eat a chocolate covered baby sock?
That was rough.
These are actually, you can eat them, but the baby sock would have been good too.
It's tough to get down.
Yeah, I would say it's not really a
I don't
food.
even know what this is.
You're just going for it.
I'm just going to go for it.
Chocolate covered fun.
All right, what's he eating? Do you know what he just grabbed?
I think did he grab garlic?
Chocolate covered garlic.
Clove? Oh, it's burnt.
Yeah, it's a whole clove.
Oh, God.
I'm about to eat mine. It sucks when you make the punishment, then you have to eat it yourself too.
It burns your trachea. Oh, gosh.
Oh gosh. All right.
I hate cloves.
Okay, Daddy's going all in here.
What do you think that one is?
I know what it is. I'm still doing it.
Yeah. Okay.
What is it?
Oh, chocolate covered hot dog.
Oh, gross.
No, good gosh. Is that it?
Yeah, you're good.
You sure?
You're good. Chocolate covered hot dog.
Gosh, disgusting.
That's
it was
fun.
the buy one get one Oscar Myers.
Ugh.
Dior Smith.
We might have to play this again before the week's over.
Oh, I love
the
chocolate
smell,
covered
bro.
pain.
You can really cover up some horrible items.
I think we got to go all in on Friday.
Oh, your breath
Yeah.
burned. Good gosh. I can smell the garlic.
That's a rough one.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, God.
It's good for you, though, that garlic.
What do you know what you're eating?
Oh, my gosh. There's like plumes of it coming out.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, I had some action going on yesterday with the Epstein stuff, but not really a lot of action. Ghislaine Maxwell, the former girlfriend of Jeffrey Epstein, was with the House Oversight Committee yesterday. They were giving her some questions, and you really didn't get anything out of her.
Ms. Maxwell, were you a close friend and confidant of Jeffrey Epstein? I would like to answer your question, but on the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer this question and any related questions. My habeas petition is pending in the Southern District of New York. I therefore invoke my right to silence under the Fifth Amendment.
That was pretty much it. You could just have her saying the right to the Fifth over and over again. That's pretty much all you got.
Was that an AI voice?
I know,
No, that's her.
Yeah. She was sitting at a table. It was kind of a weird room, the acoustics and all that, but yeah, that's how they had it set up. But like I said, they didn't need to run mic. You just knew what she was going to say, and she said what she did say, and there you go.
She's not going to talk until she gets some kind of deal. That's what she wants.
Yeah.
She wants to be out. But that'd be the worst thing that we could do. We need more people in jail for this, not less.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff going on here, and you do get little breadcrumbs of details here and there. They did find out that Donald Trump had contacted Palm Beach police chief back in July of 2006 about Jeffrey Epstein sexually abusing girls. He told the chief, "Thank goodness you're stopping him. Everyone has known he's been doing this." He also said that Ghislaine Maxwell was, quote, evil, and they should keep an eye on her. And she's hoping that he's going to come to her rescue.
How do all these tips just never get some serious follow-up?
Yeah.
I think he paid people off, and then the investigations just kind of all fizzled.
He then told of a situation where Epstein was with underage girls, and apparently Donald Trump got the heck out of there when he saw what was going on. So he turned in the other direction. So that's just some of the latest stuff that has come out. Now, we'll wind up seeing, because there are some people like Representative Massey, and this is a name that has definitely popped out a lot. If you lived in Columbus, Ohio, you definitely know the name Les Wexner. His name is on absolutely everything.
The money, most importantly.
Yeah, he is the guy that founded Victoria's Secret, The Limited. I think it was Bed Bath Beyond. He's got so many different things in that grouping. Maybe Abercrombie and Fitch was a part of it at one point.
I used to work at The Limited.
Yeah.
Look at you. You're kind of connected to this scandal.
I wasn't
the
the only
guy.
one. They fired me.
They fired me swiftly.
But then I ended up working at Limited too, and I don't think that helps me either.
It
So.
does not help you, too.
A lot of people believe that Epstein got a lot of his money from Les Wexner. Now, they've tried to spin it by saying he was just a money manager for Les Wexner, but here's what Representative Massey had to say.
Maybe it wasn't intentional on their part. I'd like to hear his take on the redaction of the CEO, who's listed as a co-conspirator in the 2019 child sex trafficking case.
He said, "We have just unredacted Les Wexner's name from this document, but his name already appears in the file thousands of other times." And he says the Justice Department is hiding nothing. Is that the retired CEO that you're referencing?
It is. He unredacted it after I found it. That's a problem. And I'm glad they've admitted they made a mistake by redacting that.
So you're saying it was redacted when you went in there today, and after you tweeted that, they unredacted it?
Correct.
That's what they're seeing, is that it seems like they are leaving some names of victims unredacted by mistake, and then some of the powerful people are being redacted, which that's insane.
It's not by mistake.
Right.
We're not stupid.
Now, I know you probably got a lot of coworkers you don't love, but be thankful you don't work with this paramedic in Maryland who's facing nearly 24 criminal charges after urinating everywhere at work. They say it was in a refrigerator and a pot of chili.
Oh, heck no.
Could you imagine working with that cat?
He peed in the chili and then people ate it?
I bet you could make chili, pee in it, and not know there's pee in there.
Well, you probably wouldn't know if it was like strong chili, but there's video cameras, I'm sure, in all the areas. Mm-hmm. Did he do it at work?
No, you can tune into the trial to see exactly how it's going. It sounds like they got him dead to rights, so they must have some kind of surveillance.
Good.
San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria said they are making adjustments to their new parking fees at Balboa Park. The change is happening after residents vandalized parking kiosks by stuffing foam into the card holders and putting feces on the kiosk screens.
Wow, a lot of bodily functions today.
Why do we have to use our bodily fluids as weapons? They say since January 5th, people have had to pay up to $16 a day to park in lots that used to be free so they could enjoy restaurants, museums, and just go for a walk. Now, Mayor Gloria has now shared, after backlash from residents and employees in the area, that 7 of the park's 12 lots will be free to residents, and the new changes will now go into effect on March 2nd.
That sucks because you're automatically losing money before you even walk into the door of your job.
Yeah, that does suck.
There are 8 llamas that helped catch a thief by surrounding him in a field until police arrived in Derbyshire, England last week.
Are these like police dogs, but like police llamas?
I guess, yeah. They're. How about that, huh? The suspect had stolen from a woman and fled onto farmland that was owned by Heidi Price and Graham Oliver. They say that the suspect appeared scared as the 6-foot animals encircled him while the dog was barking at his feet. Here are the owners talking about the experience.
I came home from work with police cars all over the road. Someone came out and said to me, "Hide your llamas, they're heroes." And apparently there'd been somebody who was being apprehended by the police and they'd run off, they'd escaped. And the llamas, who work as a herd animal, one of them noticed it. They gave a warning cry out to the others. They all came and they circled this fugitive and they started releasing this huge alarm call, which it sounds like an old man laughing.
Sounds like an old man laughing.
They were helping to apprehend the suspect? That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a little misconception, too, about llamas and how mean they are. You know, we always talk about llamas being kind of aggressive and mean. They're not really aggressive and mean towards humans.
Well, they're crime fighting in this story. That's kind of awesome.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. There's an Amazon Prime air delivery drone that had crashed into a Texas apartment building.
I saw this video. It was a big drone.
Yeah, it was.
Look, it's Amazon's new delivery drone. A woman hears a buzz outside her window, so she starts recording. Then, bang.
Uh-oh. That does not sound good.
The drone crashes into her apartment building.
Oh, my God.
Pieces of the drone come raining down. Then it crash lands, smoking and with propellers still spinning in Richardson, Texas. Chesserina Johnson recorded the drone smash up. She was shocked when it crashed.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my gosh. I would run out there so quick and get under it.
She sounds like a Denny's. Uh-oh.
Right, yeah.
Oh, no.
The play-by-play is so captivating.
This could be bad.
Could you imagine if everybody had drones and everyone was flying them? This would be a problem all the time.
I think that might happen.
Could be the future of our skies.
If every delivery company starts using them like they want to, there's going to be more of this.
I'm going underground.
I think the size of the drone and also the fact that it did crash was it's scary. I mean, if anybody would have been walking even 30 seconds later, it would have hit them.
The drone is Amazon's new Prime Air drone. It weighs 80 pounds and takes 2 guys to lift it. It carries up to 5 pounds of cargo and promises fast, same-day delivery. This woman says, no thank you.
I'm not comfortable with them.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Denny's a big whoa.
Yeah, you let me know how you feel after 80 pounds of anything falls from the sky onto you.
Dude, that's a flying weapon.
Much less the fact that it's got like propellers. Yeah. It's got basically blades all over it.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Just a quick little glance to the future.
Ugh.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Well, have you seen this new little viral trend, your Chat GPT caricature? Somebody had sent us theirs the other day, and it was a woman, attractive and fit, but it made her look like a dude with a beard, almost like it was my caricature. And the only thing she could figure out was that maybe she listens to KVJ so much that it might hear her. She's looking for stuff that Chat GPT thinks that she's me or one of us. Because the second time she asked for a redo, she kind of got somebody who looked a little bit like Jbird. So I tried it today, and it was taking forever. Last time I checked, it was still doing that thing where it looked like it was processing, trying to put together after 30 minutes. I'm like, I ain't got time for this.
Yeah, I know. I'm going. I thought this was supposed to be quicker.
Mine was cool, but I don't think it really knows me. I think it's confused. AI gets confused a lot. Yep. And mine had me making crawfish outside in the yard, but I was also in a cancer research lab. And I was like, what?
Well, maybe because all the trips you make for Little Smile, somehow it's picked up on that.
Maybe, but I mean, who would trust me in a cancer research lab?
That's
especially boiling crawfish.
Yeah, right.
Well, my Chat GPT with the Lily, that's the robot name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is getting so good, and it's getting eerily good.
Yeah.
To a point where I'm going, you better stop talking to Lily.
She knows you too well.
She does, because I'll talk to her about something, and she go, how's that one problem you've been working on? After I asked her another question about something she's like, oh, and tell me about your dad. I'm like, what is happening here?
Whoa.
It is bizarre.
That's the thing that, when I started looking at this, was a bit alarming, because I'm like, oh, how cute is that? I want to see what Chat GPT does for me as a little caricature, see how much it knows. The other part about it is they say there might be little tricks like this. This might actually be a trick to get more information out of you. Some experts are saying sometimes you need to pump the brakes, because they do these cute little things simply to get more information, because you want something that really makes you look great. And you're like going, in a sense, that's what we all want. Be like, oh my gosh, it knows me. I'm beautiful. I'm gorgeous. I'm doing sophisticated things. My Chat GPT knows I'm somebody. And they say what happens is you'll get this thing and it'll look bunk. You'll be an attractive woman that looks like me. And then you'll be like, well, that's not right. And then you start feeding it more and more and more and more information about yourself to try to make your character look more like you, to the person you want to be. And next thing you know, it's got the information it wants about you. And some of these things might be little tricks that they do simply so you will give it more information so it does a better caricature of you in the future.
They say the same thing about those personality quizzes you can take. Take this personality quiz. Find out what you're all about. Find out your IQ. Find out this. It's really just these bots creating whole profiles of you and then selling your information.
It also can inflate one's ego, because they're not necessarily negative at all. They'll maybe suggest something. For example, if you had a Chat GPT robot who said, I want to be the best cocaine dealer ever, they would list it. I just want to be honest with you, cocaine would be illegal, but here's how. Good idea, Virginia. It gives you this inflated sense of reality.
So this morning I started off wanting nothing more than my caricature, and now I'm like, I'm not sure I care. It might be a trap.
I don't want it to be good at telling me what I am.
Right.
Exactly, because you don't know if it's going to... What if they said, Virginia, you don't need to make any adjustments at all during the dirt of the day? You go, all right, cool. I don't have to make any adjustments.
Good. I made up 30% of it.
Right.
And then they'd say, I'm glad you did. You're being creative.
It would. It's always so positive.
I'm a creative liar.
What you got in your mind today, Jbird?
There's a scam that I'm sure you're aware of, but it's happening more and more, and it's known as the Scam Fest. And remember that Willy Wonka festival they did, and all these kids showed up with the parents, and it was the most broke down.
It was supposed to be like a whole activation, you walk through Candyland, and you walk through, and it's not. It's a trick.
And if you see the actual video of what it was a broke down, like 3 tables of candy, one, I guess, a guy that kind of looked like Wonka.
Weak decorations.
There's been a bunch of them, and there was just one where they were kind of trying to sell it as one of those Comic-Cons things. They had all these vendors come in. They all spent all this money to get their vending thing. The people running it said, it's going to have 50,000 people here. I think 1,000 people got there at most. And it said it was such a scam. So beware of the fest scam.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of those pop up, like especially in the summertime, you'll see them. It'll say, bring the kids to, ice cream fest. And it's really just an interactive thing where you walk through a few rooms and it's like an Instagrammable background. That's it.
They said, here are the red flags to if there's any AI looking photos, get out.
Yes.
If no real past photos, get out. Only influencer hype. No refund policy, and vague location. So if that hits, I would not go.
Yeah, they're now scammy events. You got to put that on your radar. New scam alert.
But how mad would you be if you drove 3 hours to go to a Wonka?
And a lot of parents did.
Yeah, fest for 3 tables of chocolate.
Yeah, more and more people are doing it, just looking for anything to entertain themselves. And what you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, today is the day. I've been waiting. Me and Rocco are so excited because in 2 hours and 8 minutes, the Chicken McNugget caviar drops on McNuggetCaviar.com. And supposedly, the way McDonald's has been selling it, you can't pay for it. It's just a win situation. So whenever they release the contest, maybe you got to be one of the first people in to get your Chicken McNugget caviar, but it's a whole prize pack that includes a gift card.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Not feeling that, huh?
Chicken McNugget caviar?
Yes.
How do you think? I'd rather eat chocolate-covered garlic clove.
And you did.
Clove?
Clove.
Clove. Clove? Why am I talking like that?
I don't know.
I still can taste it.
Well, if you're like me and you love caviar, this is exciting. 2 hours and 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
Does that tickle your fancy, Kev?
Well, first of all, I'd say even if you love caviar, what are your chances of winning?
I don't know. They didn't release how they're going to do it.
I think it's like 4 places, right?
All it is a landing page.
Okay.
Man, I'm sorry. The Monopoly game, way better of a thing.
Maybe for you. This is way better for me.
Honestly, how many people are that excited for chicken caviar? Chicken McNugget caviar.
It's been a thing. It's a viral sensation. People have been putting caviar on their Chicken McNuggets. So McDonald's has created this as a lean into a viral trend, which I think is so smart.
Okay, it was on TikTok. My bad.
It was.
Okay.
Yeah. Talking about the old junk drawer. We've got one ourselves. And at the Ralston family household, we got everything from playing cards in there. We keep our gum in there. We've got pens. We've got all kinds of, got a big old tin of just different lip glosses.
Ooh,
all right. Like we got a collection of that. There's just all kinds of herpes right in one box. It's just great.
No, the Ralston's got them moist lips.
The herpes junk drawer.
Right.
Hopefully you don't
let a box of herpes for you.
You don't let visitors use it, right?
No.
Okay, good.
Hopefully not. I don't know. Honestly, I'll come in and there'll be somebody be like, they'll have the biggest cold sore. They'll be like swabbing all over it and throw it right back into the box. And be like, man, oh man, could have done without seeing that. Yeah, should be for family use only. But there are some things that you should have because they say a well-stocked junk drawer can make your everyday household problems easier to solve. You should almost know what's in there. It really shouldn't be junk. It should be useful items that are very handy. In the kitchen, a lot of times is a centerpiece almost to the entire house. They say things that you should have, like a battery tester. Okay.
Oh.
No, I have a bunch of batteries that don't work in my junk drawer.
Okay. All right. Well,
I get so mad at Rocco because he'll take batteries out of something and the batteries are dead. And then he'll just put the dead batteries with the living batteries. And I'm like,
I've done that too.
Yeah.
I just went through that right next to one single Cheeto in my junk drawer.
Saving that?
I don't even know how it ended up in there.
They recommend a stain remover pen to be in there.
That's a good one, yeah.
A furniture slider. Have you ever seen those? You put them underneath a couch or something like that, and it just moves easily. It just glides right across your floor if you have the wood floors or tile, something like that.
Okay.
They say because if you have it in your kitchen, it's easier to move stuff around that way. You don't have to pick the furniture up.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Scratchiest floors in town.
There you go. Wood repair markers. Good thing to keep in your junk drawer in your kitchen.
Yeah, that is. Especially if you have kids. They love to put like a condensating drink down on the most porous wood.
Right.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They say other things like an eyeglass repair kit is good for the junk drawer.
That's great.
You're always busting those. Pet hair removers. I don't know if that means trimmers or if that means, because I know when you have pets and they shed, we oftentimes will keep handy a lint roller that you rub across your clothes or whatever.
Lint roller is great.
Yeah, because there's nothing worse than going to a business meeting you're covered in cat hair.
I've seen that before.
It has happened, yeah.
If I'm sitting next to somebody and their cat,
she blows up.
It's bad.
They say screen wipes are good to have in a junk drawer.
Okay.
It's just those kind of like little things that you never know when you're going to need them. Be like, okay, it's the catch-all. Things that are very handy to have around your home.
I'll tell you what you need to put in that junk drawer. Super glue.
Yes.
Yeah, they say that, and even Goo Gone is a really good thing to have in there. It kind of works together. One thing sticks it, and the other thing makes it unsticky.
Put the super glue right next to your gum.
Yes. Other practical tools like painter's tape, hem tape, mini super glue packets, they say, a retractable box cutter, or even reusable zip ties will help with the organization, repairs, and DIY tasks. All good things for a junk drawer. And they say, too, to frequently declutter your junk drawer. Stock it with the valuable items that save time, money, and frustration, and then get rid of the dead batteries.
Yeah, mine need to be cleaned out. But you're talking, it's a 2-hour project.
Oh, I'm in such a decluttering phase right now, and it is. Yours is what, 2 hours? Mine's 2 months.
Yeah, I got some people that are sending us theirs. Things like lighters, zip drives, safety pins, a container for that. They have a little aloe vera gel for those sunburns that happen in South Florida in the summertime. It looks somewhat organized and not too bad. Very handy. So if you've got one, if you're home, send us a little photo. Give us an idea if there's anything that we're missing out on that you got in your junk drawer that you swear by.
I swear by keeping greeting cards. Just have them ready so you don't have to go to the drugstore when you get that last minute gift you've got to give.
Okay.
Also, too, if you have another drawer just for the smell of it, take a bunch of candy and put it in there.
Yeah.
So oh, wait a minute, I'm hungry. That's right, I have that candy drawer.
But I'm diabetic.
Well, that's not for you.
Right. Good for a few. Maybe not everybody. Well, one city in South Florida is guilty for having the worst drivers in all of America. So they say.
Can we guess? I mean, the city in Florida that has the worst drivers, it's hands down got to be Miami.
It is Miami, yes. Now, they base it on these categories. They asked people in this survey to rank things including phone usage while driving. Speeding was also on the list.
That's where Miami really excels.
Yes. Now, 86% of Miami residents that were surveyed rated the local drivers at a 7 or higher, with 10 being considered extremely annoying. So you're looking at pretty much every mark being in the you're really aggravating to extremely annoying category when it came to those kind of things. Now, the thing that Miami scored tops for in the country, most annoying, most aggressive, most rude, most unpleasant.
See, I think most rude should go to Boca.
Yes, I will give you that. Yeah, and I thought you were going to go with Boca. I'd say to clarify, I don't know that their driving is terrible. It's just that they're very rude in doing it. There's not any other town. Like I said, you could blindfold me, and this would be the thing. If you kidnap me, don't take me through Boca, because I will know that if you are at a red light, as soon as it turns green, someone will honk right behind you to tell you to go. Even though you're going at the right time, they'll still honk at you. You'll be going, okay, they got me in Boca.
If you're in the trunk of the car.
Yes. I'd be like, okay, I at least know what city I'm in. Now let me try to figure out where I'm going here. Yeah, that's the thing. You're right.
Boca's just rude and cruel.
They are, but they don't drive as fast because they're too old. They can't see well.
They're not going fast.
Yeah, they're not going fast. And yeah, Miami is just, I mean, good heavens. What a blender that place is, huh? The other cities that ranked in the top 5, Vegas, Nashville, Philly, and New Orleans.
Okay, yeah, New Orleans is like the wild, wild west. It really is.
That's kind of your blood, isn't it?
Yes.
You had the raging Cajun.
There's not as much speed because we got so many potholes in New Orleans.
Okay.
You can't go too fast, but people do. I mean, they don't care about a stop sign, a red light. No.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nobody's got time.
Well, we got more KVJ coming up for you, including information on how you can get what Shakira has and how much it's going to cost you. So,
can I have her hips? Oh my gosh, the damage I would do.
Can I?
It's going to cost you. Let you know how much. If you like, check out the after the show. You can see it live. We're going to stream it on YouTube. We also put it on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. And then you can watch it too anytime you want on demand on YouTube, Spotify. It's going to be there as well. Before we get to that, if Bird would just wrap us up here with his thought for the day.
The trap of revenge is that it keeps you tied to the very pain you're trying to escape.
It's true, But
you love revenge.
I love revenge.
They made a movie about you. It's called Revenge of the Sith.
Even if it takes 5 years, I'm going to get you.
Okay, you're going to wait your time, huh?
I do.
There's that positive thought of the day.
There you go, man. Yin and yang. I get how it works.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.